Hey STEM friends, this is Tyler Reichs from STEM Effect, and I'm here with the first video that I'm going to do for the year 2020 and going forward. So today we are going to go over the area of a circle and finding that with a Sphero robot. So I wanted to kind of outline what we're going to do today, and we're going to do 4 simple steps, kind of 4.5. But first we're going to basically go over how can Sphero even find the area. For this exercise we're going to do the area of a circle, but you'll soon find out you can program the Sphero to go in any shape you want, and you can manipulate it to do anything you want. So, but for this exercise we're going to do a circle. But I think a good challenge would be trying to find the area of a rectangle or a square or, you know, a parallelogram of a different shape, I guess. So anyways, like I said, we're going to do circle for today. So we're going to go over how the Sphero finds the area. We're going to view the program code and how that kind of goes to the Sphero robot and how everything gets kind of pieced together. And then we're going to run the program, see the Sphero in action. We're going to find that gosh darn area of that circle using the sensor data that it gives back to us, and we'll discuss kind of steps forward or other things to do after that. So let's get to it. Okay, so let's go over how the Sphero can find the area of a circle, and let's go over the program code. So I'm going to go into my Sphero EDU app. There's the code, and we'll look at that in a little bit, but first let's look at the sensor data. So like I said, the Sphero has all sorts of data points, and you can go over those later, but the main one that we're going to be looking at is this location one, and it basically tells you exactly the distance that the Sphero went. So the way I found that was in the program. When you're in the program, if you look at the triple dots, sensor data, there it is, and it's the first one. All right, so now let's look at the program. So this is straight from the Sphero EDU app, and I can share this with you guys in the description of this video, and you can look at this online or through the app, whatever medium you have. But basically, when you push the start, so that's when this on start program comes. We're going to play a sound. That's what this is doing. This play, I guess, violet color is. And we're going to play a start engine sound, so you'll hear that when we run the Sphero code. And then it's going to continue on, and it's going to change the color from black to green over the span of 2 seconds. So it's going to fade to those colors, and you'll see that light, depending on the spheres you have, you'll see that light either in the middle, or if you have a mini, it'll just kind of engulf the whole thing with color. And I think the bolt, it'll do on the little screen display that it has. So then it'll play the engine idle sound after that, and then continue on, and then it'll turn the LED back to green again, or I guess it'll change the color to green permanently. And we're going to set the speed to 60, and then the spin to 360 degrees for 5 seconds, and then we're going to have it stop, and then it's going to play like a little skid sound. And that'll be the end of the program. And we didn't have anything programmed in here to have the program stop, so you'll have to push the stop button at the end. But if you wanted to, you could have it program your little thing that ends this on start program. So let's look at the code one more time. I have it up on my iPad. We've already gone through it, but I'm just going to push this start button, and then we'll see her go. Look at that. In the sensor data, you can see we have a perfect circle, and we can hit stop right up here. Alright, so we just ran the code and we saw the Sphero go around in a cool circle. Now let's look at the data that it collected. So we'll go back up to the three dots and click on sensor data. And then let's click on this. So we have the circle and we look at the sensor data. So now we need to figure out how do we find the area of this, and we can zoom in on this stuff. We can say, okay, hey, this went 99 centimeters on the x-axis, or on the x-axis. I'll zoom out again and say I went all the way over to negative 18 centimeters. So on the x-axis. So if we take 99 and then we add 18 to that, because that's the distance it went back, that's 117 for my instance. So now you have the total diameter of the circle. So now we can use that to find the area. So let's go over quick how you would find the area of the circle. We just found a diameter of our circle that we drew with the Sphero robot, and you want to take that diameter and divide it by 2. That'll give you your radius, or r, and then you use the area of the circle equation down below, pi r squared, to find the area of the circle. If you don't have a calculator, you want to calculate it on your own, you can use 3.14 for pi. Alright, STEM friends, that's all I have for you today. There's a couple challenges I wanted to throw at you to see if you can do. The first one, what other shapes can you make the Sphero robot do? So we looked over at the program code and saw how we made the circle, and I want you guys to try to make another shape. Make a rectangle, make a square, pretty much the same thing. Any other shape, maybe you could make a star. That'd be really cool. I don't know if that was a good star or not, but see what other shapes you could make with the program code. On top of that, when you find a shape, or when you make a shape, can you find the area of that shape using the same sensor data that we used for the area of the circle? Also, the last one, this kind of piggybacks off of the first one, but I want you to look at the other cool things that the sensor data tracks with the Sphero. So we only used that first graph in the sensor data, but if you scroll down on those, on that page, there's a bunch of cool other data points that you get with that sensor data stuff. So you can find the orientation and the speed and all this other stuff. So take a look at that, see what else you can find. Drop a comment or hit me up any way you want. If you do these challenges and you find something cool out, let me know how it goes. Again, I'm open to any recommendations, feedback, so let me know if you want to do anything else specific. But other than that, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you later.